y'all? It's your boy Papa Fredo, and I'm here with the co-host, the one and only.
Prince Marcel, and this is Midwest Point of View. As always, we love to talk about culture, we love to talk about business, we love to talk about life all in the Midwest. And
And today we are here about a special place in the Midwest. We're here to talk about the one and only Detroit, home of the Motown hits. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it rolling, man. Come on, Prince. What we got? What we got? What we got spicy for these people today?
nah, it's a home of iconic music with a lot of iconic people from present day to even down to the old heads and old school. You know, you have the iconic Smokey Robinson that came out of Motown Sound, Motown Records. You have Stevie Wonder. You have Jackson 5, so not Michael Jackson, but the Jackson 5 and the Jackson 5 family, who all these people signed to Motown Records specifically. And I was just in awe when I found it out. I was like, oh,
Diana Ross
they had
and the
some,
Supremes.
really?
Marvin Gaye, The Temptations. Did you say Smokey Robinson? Smokey Robinson?
Yeah, I said some, yeah.
Yeah. And it looks like Martha Reeves, the Vandellas. The all that came from Motown.
Oh, I thought you.
Just giving you some more of that Motown blessing right there.
This man here. Um, but Detroit is known for so many things. Ironically, a lot of people don't know like actually how Detroit got its name, and that was the most interesting thing about it. So originally, it
Okay,
was
enlighten
founded
us.
in July 24th, 1701. So way before we was even counted as Americans. Blasphemy.
July
Um,
24th, 1701. Good Lord.
July 24th. July
That's a
24th,
long time ago.
1701 by Antonio de Lamont. Guess what his last name is?
Detroit.
No,
Shit, you
but
know they
close.
love naming
Nah,
stuff after they self. Detroit.
they really do. No. His last name is Antonio de Lamont de Cadillac.
The Cadillac. Oh my, the Cadillac converter.
Cadillac. No, de Cadillac.
Yeah, Lord, check it out. The Cadillac. I like that. It got a ring to
De
it.
Cadillac.
So
So
you telling me
I
they
just
got
put two
Cadillac
and two
from this man's
together.
name?
Yep. Cadillac.
Oh man, that's wild.
It's French. It's
So
French. But now,
do you know?
what's up?
I was gonna say like where where did he originate from?
Oh, he's French.
Oh,
He's
he's French.
French.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a Frenchman. I'm assuming during this time, after all the excavations to America, he was one of the settlers or the colonizers, and he was posted in the port because he was fighting. And all due respect as a gullah to the natives, Abanashi was one of the few tribes because they actually acknowledged from Detroit Historical Past Perfect Online.com. That's the reference point, y'all. They acknowledged that there were people here prior to any of the founding cities. But yeah, he was born with the natives for the French. And this was actually a port called Le Detroit. So that's where Detroit originally gets its name from. It's an outpost
Okay,
port.
I like that. Did he like music too?
1701. He might have liked the violin. You hear me? Like,
Nah, but hey, we appreciate you shining that light on Detroit for us, and just giving us some history on actually where Detroit gets their name from. I believe that's really nice. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of deep. So just to kind of swing it back around to the Motown situation and back to the music that's coming from Detroit, and the reason why we have another like passion for Detroit here in the Midwest. They got good food too. Let me not sleep on their food. I was just out there not too long ago. That Fixins restaurant Kevin Johnson that made. Hey,
shout out
my guy,
Fixins.
shout out to Fixins, man. That chicken is legit. Okay, it's on point. Not gonna lie to you. So, but the music, I mean, the greatest thing about Motown is its profound impact on music and culture. You know, the artists that are coming from Motown and the impact that they have made throughout music and throughout our lives. I mean, some of us was made off of Motown music, baby. You know what I'm saying? Marvin Gaye, come on now. Both our mamas probably love some Marvin Gaye. You hear me? So I'm just saying, man. And then you got a lot of other things. Motown was founded by Berry Gordy Jr. In Detroit in 1959. Let's see, we got gospel, jazz, pop. They have a history of it all, throughout Motown music, and the mark that they made is just amazing. I can't believe Jackson 5 came from there. Come on now. That's crazy impact alone. So we talking about Michael Jackson himself, right?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Shout out to
So
Indiana. Shout out to Indiana. Shout out Gary, Indiana.
so I want to say, right, that that one person is a big enough idol to lead the whole platform. Like, come on, man. Who wouldn't want to go do music with Motown Records? That's why we have artists today that are currently doing music with Motown. Hey, can you shine a light on some of the artists that are currently with Motown today for us? I just know you mentioned a few to me, so I just wanted to see if you can get out a few to the people that they probably didn't even know was going on. Because they think some of this stuff is archived,
Um,
over with, not getting no money, not doing no business. But whole time they still the heart of the industry.
so what I will say is there are some like top tier artists out of Detroit, Motown Records specifically, because I ain't even trying to continuously get in my history bag. It's just that I read this in an article, y'all. They moved, I believe it was either LA or California, but the D still got like dope artists. So like if you talking about R&B, if you talking about hip hop, you got T Grizzly,
Shout out to T
T
Grizzly.
Grizzly. You got Sada Baby. I know you will.
My
I
boy
ain't gonna
Sada.
never forget
Hey,
that.
listen. Hey, shout out to that man. Very humble dude. Appreciate that, man.
You have, and you not even just musicians. You have other artists, right? Just in the vast category of artists like actors. So you have Hill Harper. Shout out Hill Harper. I actually have to see if he won because he ran for Detroit Senator. I'm not sure if he won. It's gonna be sucky if he didn't though.
So I just want to throw in there, as well. You got iconic artists like right now too, like Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? Taking off, going crazy. Gunna. You know what I'm
No baby
saying?
on Detroit.
Yes, yes. Lil Baby has ties with Motown. Gunna ties with Motown.
Oh, Motown Records. Okay. No, I was just talking
Yeah.
about artists from Detroit. No, that's Motown record. So artists who like is out. I forgot about Deja. So artists who are like actually from Detroit specifically. You got Eminem, which I forgot about. Don't be mad at me, y'all, when I say 8 Mile. Like I didn't make the recollection because of Mile, but
Mhm.
um Eminem, shout out to 8 Mile, shout out to all the miles. So this like 6 Mile,
Yeah,
fifth mile,
man.
and seven
Listen, that
mile.
was a good movie, man. That's what he trying to tell y'all right now, and we ain't trying to argue about it now. Shout out to my boy.
Uh
I'll
shout out
stand up.
Shout out Big Sean, shout out
Hey,
actually when you go back to newer artists, 42 Doug is from Detroit.
and clapping. Yeah,
Uh
going crazy on myself. 42
shout
Dub.
out to Days Loaf always. I never forget your era, especially you in the Little Dirk era.
Oh
So
yeah,
Days
yeah.
Loaf, Lizzo. I didn't know Lizzo was from Detroit. So Lizzo, hmm, this Google might be off because they say Jeezy is from Detroit, which I don't remember Jeezy being from Detroit, but okay.
I don't remember that either, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, we have a more concrete source. So shout out Revolt Summit. Shout out Revolt Summit, man. We definitely want to be in a partnership with y'all one day soon for sure.
Hey, let me ask you this, man. What do you think is the difference in between music today's time? Just from then to now. What's your outlook there?
Today's music is unfortunately about a lot of turmoil, a lot of sadness. Unfortunately, today's music out and we talking about outside of like the LMAs, outside of her, outside of is it Giovanni on like the R&B side, but the hip hop and rap side, it's not. It's tragic. It's toxic. They trying to
That
get away from
drill. Just
dissing,
keep
and they
it
getting
playing.
younger.
Keep it
They getting
playing.
younger and younger. They getting
Keep it
younger and
playing,
younger,
man.
which
What kind of
and a
music
lot
you
of
talking
y'all
about?
can't
You
rap.
talking about that drill? You talking about that drill?
Yeah, you want to talk about the drill? Yeah, we talking about the
Yeah, we
drill.
talking about the drill, man. I get where you coming from, bro. It's not healthy for our people these days, man. It has moved from not being healthy in the beginning, of course, but to now it's just a full on out. It's not even about the music. It's about the image, the persona. You know, you don't even have to really be a drill rapper. Like you don't have to actually do a hit, do all this extra crap that they're trying to praise, you know what I mean, to be a drill rapper. You could just make a persona about it, create fake facade stories. But that's pushing our youth, right? To then want to reenact those stories. So yeah, it's very toxic, you know. But I don't want to come at that too deeply as far as with what that is bringing now to the culture, but yeah.
You done
What I
came
do
down.
want
Nigga.
to, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, what more can I say on it? You know what I mean? It is what it is. We both can agree. Hey, it's not good for us, right?
No, I agree. I agree.
What would you like to see to take place to stop drill music?
To stop drill music. Ah!
I know that's a tough question
Oh
because
man.
listen, we come from an era where we used to listen to drill music a lot. Don't catch me and don't get me wrong. I still catch days where I might play a song from the past or things of that sort that I used to be enticed by. But now that we are of mature minds, mature men, and we have grown and we are not watching the youth feed into what they're feeding into from this music. What you think?
Uh, mm. we have to give up who we used to be,
Say it one more time. You
and
breaking
that's
up.
on both sides. We got to give up who we used to be, and that's um that's on both sides. So when I say that, I mean whether I was, and I'm being hypothetical, y'all. Whether I was the rapper that was dissing you, or you was the rapper dissing me, we got to come to the point of like, hey, as men, this is the wrong way to go about whatever we was trying to express, because we talking about the same thing. Whether you talking about the east side of 8 Mile, or I'm talking about the west side of 8 Mile, we both talking about we poor. We both talking about we on Section 8. We both talking about we trying to make a dollar out of a dime. Like we literally both are rapping about the same thing. It just so happened that we don't have nobody else to direct this anger to at, at this point in time. Uh, and we really got to be men about it and say that we were both wrong and make a decision to push peace, push Dean, uh, yeah, and just support unity straight like that.
Hey, y'all heard that, man? No, I get it though, man, and I agree with what you're saying. It's just coming to that realization. The same person that you are wishing so much bad upon and willing to do so much bad upon, bring so much harm upon. Look at yourself in the mirror. How much harm are you willing to cause and inflict on yourself? Because that's really what you're doing at the end of the day. But let me also bring up, right? So we understand that the music takes up a big part in our culture, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what what would you like to see as far as with new for a new from a new artist like to come?
Um,
And it kind of leads back to the same question
come,
a little bit, but a better a way of
yeah.
narrating it. You get what I'm saying? Because you gave a great answer, but I really wanted to more so pick your brain about like what you would like to hear from the music wise.
So, and I'm actually put it to y'all like this.
And if you know any artists
Um,
that fit, where you're trying to lead to, what you about to explain, please shout them out too, so we can get our listeners to tune in with them, myself as well.
so in general though, to come with that Detroit classic true hip hop sound, that Motor City sound, that innovative sound, that we the reason everybody was driving Cadillacs and Lincolns because we so fly is not even worth thinking. Like that type of rap for me, and it can be it can even be fun. It can even be fun rap. It can even be uh you know this is for the neighborhood. This is for the streets rap. Like it just has to be a change in direction. I haven't heard nobody out of the D specifically, but the rappers that like I like still to this day, Black. I still like Black. Devon Terrell, Cole, like the rappers who fit that way for me is the way hip hop needs to go.
So you
And
would like it
specifically
to
hip
kind of
hop.
revert back towards this kind of field of rapping.
Yeah, like Russ. Yeah, like I
I
said,
don't know if it
Russ,
got to
Black.
revert that far back, but I'm with you on the J. Cole
Well, Russ?
and Kendrick
Russ?
Lamar. Yeah, that's kind of old, gang. 'Cause, 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 'c
I'm talking about Russ, bro.
Well, I'm probably thinking of the wrong one. Enlighten me. You talking
Yeah,
about
could you
Russell
show him
Simmons?
like, bro, what did you talk? No, sir.
Okay, yeah. Who you talking about? Who's Russ then?
So, Russ is
You know a song of theirs or something?
yeah, bro. Lose control.
Oh, that's they stuff. Okay,
Yeah, bro.
I know that song.
Rush, I'm a fan. Don't pay him no mind, bro. If you see this, don't pay him no mind.
Hey man, we all here to be students and learn about the Midwest. You know what I'm saying? It's things you may know, it's things I may know. We can learn from one another and pass those things along to our followers and viewers as well. That's what we're here for. So, outside of the beautiful music that Detroit has to offer, we also got to talk about the art. Man, when I was out there, bro, I saw so much art just like walking down the alleys, walking around downtown. It's just amazing. Um, have you ever, just curious, have you ever looked into any of the art that Detroit may has to offer or heard of anything?
Yeah,
Sometimes scrolling can be a
no,
no. Well, I did a little
no,
research.
no. I wasn't saying no. As I haven't. No, I'm
Okay,
saying
cool, 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 cool.
uh,
I'm so like, hold on, wait, I got you,
nah,
I got you,
man.
I got you. This is what I'm here for.
No, man. No, man. Shout out to Detroit's mayor. Shout out to Detroit's mayor. I really appreciate the direction that them his current mayor, but at the time, uh, they started an initiative. City Wall started an initiative turning murals, or what we used to be classified, it probably still is legally, graffiti, into something that was positive. They turned something negative into something that was positive. So City Wall did a campaign that changed the art community, that brought economical dollars into Detroit, into Michigan. And City Walls did a 15 mural campaign, and they said that they're on the 15 mural campaign, and they selected like 12 out of the 15 artists. And the murals are amazing. Shout out to one that says Motown vibes. Trey Isaac, he did a father's mural. Uh, I believe it's Isaiah Muzali, and I ain't gonna lie, you probably is African because it's I know whenever it get hard for me to say somebody's name, yeah. Um, hey, I ain't lying. I ain't never
Hey, it
lying.
is what it is, man. We here to keep it real. Ain't no fakeness going on this show. Listen, so I like where your head is at there. I mean, thanks for enlightening us on the direction that Detroit has taken with the graffiti and the whole aspect of art and the culture there itself.
Murals.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I love it. I love it because that's what it truly is. You know, I believe they called it graffiti to give it some type of slang to it, to give it to um yeah, some type of slang towards when you're doing it on the street, things of that sort. But in all aspects,
Well,
it's
no,
like
graffiti was is a law term. Graffiti is illegal to do what if you tried to classify it as that. It's a law term.
so when you're saying it's a law term, like kind of elaborate there on.
Also, when I say it's a law term, like if you were to go and draw, say I was a landlord, shout out to me being a landlord, but say I'm a landlord and you go and do what you call an art piece on the side of my building, you just did graffiti because I didn't tell you to place that up there. So this is an
Correct.
example. This is Jennifer uh, Ramirez. Jennifer Ramirez causes uh, Motown vibes. It's these two beautiful pieces of artwork, displaying just the love of music. Like I said, the intertwine between music and art. Uh, you have Trey Isaac, which is where you get the fatherhood mural. Some of these are either up in Detroit right now or they will be up. But that's just an example of like that's artwork, right? I classify it as that artwork. Legally, they'll be like, "Hey, bro, take that graffiti down." If they wanted to be petty. 12. So when I say they, I mean
Yeah,
like
so
12.
basically, correct. I have no disagreement there, you know. So if you were to create any art outside of what they thus see in the industry, building things of that sort, graffiti. But again, it's all considered art throughout the eye of an artist, a true artist. Um, and just as he's shown you, beautiful pieces of art that have been done throughout Detroit. There are other pieces of art that have been done as well. If you could pull these up right here, girls with the D earring. I'm sorry.
Girls with girls with the D earring.
Yeah, girls with the D earring. you tried to spit that out like you had a stroke. Like, what's wrong with you, Shorty? Let it go. He don't like me, y'all. He hate when I get on this case. It's cool. It's all right. You know, this is what we do. You gonna have to deal with me until I go home.
Shout out to Detroit News. It's been around. Yeah. Okay, I get it. It's hard for me to ignore things when they start with 18 something. I get that. I get that face, y'all. I can't do it. Y'all was so bogus back then. Okay, I'm sorry. Uh, so, girl with the D earring, right?
Yeah, there you go, boy.
Also, this is one artist. This is a person. Then,
Sidney G. James should have made that art.
all right, hold on.
And you can actually locate this art near the Detroit Historic Eastern Market for those of you that may want to go check it out.
So I'm assuming that this is her, the gorgeous black woman with the locks.
So, do you want to read the?
Oh well, you didn't say yeah, that's her. I was like, is that her?
Oh, I didn't know if that was a question. I actually didn't see a picture of her, to be honest
Oh,
with you.
okay. Well, it said okay.
I
So
just have her name here. I don't have a picture with it. One second.
yeah, so yeah, I believe it's City, y'all. Don't get me wrong. City G James,
Yeah, that's her.
yeah, Cindy D. James. It says that on the Western Wall building in Detroit, September 2nd in 2020, actually. Uh,
There
let's
it is.
see. It says from left while below from left, which is also painted Detroit artist. Okay.
Maybe it doesn't give like a description of the action behind the mural. Does it?
No, it hasn't. But it's a Hold on, y'all.
So I'm gonna say
I'm
this
gonna find the.
that the description that I have here for this piece of art is this vibrant mural reimagines Vermeer's girl with a pearl earring. So that's another piece of art as a celebration of Black culture and identity, showcasing the beauty and strength of Detroit's community. So that's the reason why I also had you look that up.
So here's what I have. Shout out to clickondetroit.com. I always like to get our references, whatever we pull up. That way y'all know I ain't just pulling it out of the sky. And this talks about her inspiration. So the girl with the D earring mural and her artistic journey. James said she drew her inspiration from the mural for the mural from the Black women of Detroit, Black people, and the Black experience. The act of finding their way and what their purpose is and how they can make an impact, make a big influence. And I share that sentiment for real, for real. I think that
Yeah,
that's
it's
dope
powerful. It's
to find
powerful.
that.
Can you look up one more for me, if you don't mind? I don't want to have you working too much, man. I know you're a working man. He's a working man, y'all. He already worked hard, and I'm working him even harder. Can you look up "No Human is Illegal"?
Oh wow, no human is
Oh yeah, I
illegal.
can't prepare. I can't prepare today, y'all. Y'all can't tell. I can't do my big one. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what the new kids say?
Is
The
this a
big one.
person?
No, it's a painting
It's a painting. Okay, hold on. No human is
by
illegal painting.
Marilyn Rondon. Just to kind of help you out there.
I'm glad she got the name of the state. I could spell it. No, by Maryland.
Yep, Rondon, Rondon.
Uh, hmm. Let me see. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, they making it real hard to find this painting,
I'm
boy.
so like, man, you moving like Christmas over there, boy. I'm gonna start singing for the people. Come on, man. Y'all want to hear me sing? I know y'all don't want to hear me sing. Okay, you need to come on. All right, I'm gonna do this right. So while I wanted to say this, once he had the picture pulled up, but while he is pulling up the work of art itself, I just want to provide y'all the description for what I have here. So this this mural, right? It addresses immigration, addresses the issues of immigration, and stands in solidarity with marginalized. I can't even say the word right, but marginalized communities, reflecting Detroit's diverse cultural landscape. So I thought that this would be a great picture for everyone to see and kind of get a taste of this art. Kind of like the beautiful picture that my brother has there. Y'all see Prince Marcel. He got this work of art right here behind him, our Nubian goddess. Man, I love that picture so much.
But no, shout out to all the artists that do the dope artistic expressions, especially using their paintbrushes, using their artistic tools of any kind, whether it's music or otherwise, to say things that everybody else is too pigeon-toed, too tap-toeing in the world to say, and you guys say it, whether with words or without words. Um, I deem that some of the bravest things that you can do.
Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Give me one moment. So yeah, I agree. To step out your comfort zone and create a piece of art, something that not only you deem to be worthy or find amazing, to share with others, to share with us, to share with the world, and allow us to have our own insight, opinions on these things, it's great. I mean, it's another it's another form of our culture in some aspect. I mean, the art moves you. You walk outside, you look in the sky, you see a beautiful horizon, and your mood can change. You know, so um, this is something too that expands the brain. I believe. Uh, I believe art brings a lot to us as far as with these things here, like cultural identity, social change, communication across boundaries, and emotion. It makes an emotional impact as well. You can use art for mental issues, um, just a sense of awareness. Um, what about yourself, Prince? What is your outtake? On the jewels and great things that art brings to our society and culture.
Um, Art is a few things. Hold on, y'all. I'll be back.
Hold on, man. He gonna say I'll be back, and then he immediately leave the entire my guy. So I don't know where he was going with that. Okay, but I want to say this, right? Chase your dream. I say chase your dream because if you choose to become a artist in making paint, drawing, tattoos, things of that sort, or if you choose to go with a vocal approach through music, um, singing, rapping, stay true to yourself, enjoy what you do, and chase after your dream because what you are making and creating can help others. I mean, it can uplift, it can motivate. You know, we are all here to be tools to be utilized. And for some of you all, you have been given such a gift that you can utilize that tool to touch so many, so many. So it's up to you to choose on how you want to use that tool. So I just say, amongst all things, just chase after your dream, and don't think that your work will not be worthy, because I assure you, out of the billions of people on the planet, you know what I'm saying? Somebody is gonna take to it. Okay, somebody gonna feel it. Somebody gonna feel it. Honestly, but I don't know. I guess Prince is gone. He out now. I mean, that's really all that we have for tonight. And just to go over the music and art that Detroit has to bring and what Detroit is doing here for us in the Midwest. So I thought this was a big thing. Prince thought this would be a big thing, beautiful thing to bring out and roll out to y'all, and we are happy to be able to do so. So we thank y'all for listening in and catching in on another week of our show. We'll have another one rolled out here in the next two. Y'all go ahead, stay tuned in to the Midwest point of view. Thanks again.